No. Sorry, I'm hurting you. I'm hurting you, fam. I'm hurting you. Oh.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hilya Iikuyu, and if it is your first time joining us, then you are most definitely welcome to stay. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I really don't. But I can know what you're doing with your life, obviously, by subscribing to my YouTube channel and watching the videos that I drop. Today, I am back with another video, and as you can see, I'm joined by a couple of friends of mine. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hi guys, I'm Hungry. Yeah, I'm Hilya's friend, and actually I have my own channel. It's called Hungry on the Beat. So Hilya will give you guys a link, and you guys should check it out. I just, I do makeup, and yeah, that's me.
Hi guys, my name is Tino. I'm Hilya's friend. I'm studying at UCT. I'm 21. Yeah, I'm just there to be of assistance to my friends. So yeah, pretty much it.
Hi guys, my name is Pino. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Tibo. Probably seen me in other videos, but yeah.
Okay, so guys, we are here, gathered here in this room to bring you guys a video and a new segment on my channel called Boy Talk, where we'll be spilling tea about relationships, life in general, and all that jazz, I think. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment down below any questions you might have that you want answered in another video that we'll do obviously in the future, because it's going to be an ongoing segment on my channel. But other than that, let's just get into the video. So we're going to start off very subtle.
Okay.
Something simple.
Okay.
I don't know
Nothing
what
too
is subtle
much.
for you, but
Okay.
Question number 1 is, would you date your best friend's ex?
Oh.
No.
Even if you knew that me personally,
No.
me, myself, and I could never, ever do that to my best friend. Just because if I was in the same situation, I wouldn't want my best friend to do that to me, so I couldn't. Tibo, would you date your ex? Would you date your best friend's ex?
no. I have basically the similar answer than you have. I know him way too well, and it would just be way too awkward.
Okay, but this person is your soulmate. Like, you're meant to be with this person. The universe wants you to be together.
I feel like the fact that every time I'm with her, thinking that my best friend had been with her for a while would probably override that.
Okay, and Tina?
That's
No, never, ever would I date my friend's ex, or even someone I know, and that person is dating someone that I actually think I'm going to be with. I can't do that.
Wait, what's the question?
Would you date your best friend's ex?
Yeah.
Current best friend?
Yes.
Oh no, shit.
Oh.
You're talking in general.
No, but I mean like not.
No.
Yeah, but when I say best friend's ex, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, if your best friend was in a relationship with someone and they broke up, and the universe is working, with you.
No.
You wouldn't.
That's not the universe.
No,
That's not the universe.
No,
man.
the
That's
universe.
The universe doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
It does if it's karma.
The universe is lying.
Okay, and Pino,
No,
would
it's a
you?
bad idea.
I wouldn't do it, but that's just simply because like I've like had a crush on someone who hooked up with like some of my friends, and then that already was like, I actually can't do this anymore. So now to like actually want to like date someone who was proper like in a deeply committed relationship with my best friend, who my best friend comes to me to complain about,
Imagine.
and then later on for me to go and be like, well, let me give this person a try. Like, I don't know how I justify that to myself, first of all, but I also don't know how I justify it to my best friend, because I do definitely think I'd have to give them some justification of why I'm voluntarily hurting them.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I also think that if someone here were to say yes, I would question like the type of friendship we have, because you're friends with me. You know what I've been through in that relationship, yet you still go there. That means you're not my friend. So what were you feeling throughout my relationship with this
the
person?
real
Do
chat.
you understand? That's the
Yeah,
real
that's-
chat. Like, were you secretly hoping that was going to be over,
Yeah, that's
or
true.
what was going on in your mind? So for me, just personally, a no. Question number 2 is,
Yeah.
why is it seen as okay for a guy to cheat with several girls and not be labeled a hoe, but when a girl does it, they're labeled as a hoe?
This is deep. This is so deep.
You're in a relationship, right? Hypothetically speaking, you go cheating, right? You're not seen as a hoe by society. But if we were in a relationship and I go out cheating, once that relationship is done, I'm labeled as a hoe, or she just opens her legs everywhere, she's running around, she's sleeping around, like it's not that big of a deal when it's a guy, but when it's a girl, I'm put in this little
It's
corner.
not 100%.
No,
It's not 100%.
guys, I've heard this before.
Okay,
Are you saying you've never heard this?
That a guy cheats and then we praise the
And
guy
then we
for
praise
cheating.
it. No, we don't praise the guy
we don't
for
praise
cheating.
him.
No, it's seen as expected, more
Yeah.
acceptable,
Yeah, exactly.
and then when a girl does it, they get treated or they get labeled differently, or they just seen in a different light.
Yes,
Even
and
though
when they
do
get
the
into
same thing.
Yeah, and when they get into another relationship, they sort of feel sorry for the guy that's in a relationship with the girl now, because they're like, you're with that girl, but she's been around with this many people, and and this
No,
and
I'm
this and this and
definitely-
I
this.
do think there's
So
still
why do
that,
you think it's okay?
I do think that there's still that same thought behind the fact that a nice girl is going with a guy that's been cheating, because you'll be like, why is she going with a cheater?
Yeah.
So that thing is still there. It doesn't change between girls and guys.
I think
The major issue is who judges the person first. Because if you look at it in a girl's perspective, it's other girls that usually label this girl badly. Guys will never do it first. You think guys?
So you're saying the girls?
We genuinely
It's
don't.
not
We
the
don't.
girls.
We see the story.
I didn't say all the
No.
time. I didn't say all the
But
time.
most of the time, we
Most of the time,
stories
it's
and then
actually
we
other
stop
females
talking.
labeling a female badly.
Not at all.
Oh.
It's usually the boys.
It's
The
not.
boys are always talking. It's
I-
usually
No,
the
you
Nigga,
know
I
why
would-
we're talking, because we hear it from a girl and then we
No.
start talking to each other.
No.
I think
Can you
what
wanna say
I think what first of all, I think there are two things that are being misunderstood at the moment. I think the question in itself said if you're in a relationship and you cheat. In that case, I feel both parties are given as much blame,
Yes.
just depending on where in society they are. But to your point, Hilya, in terms of body count, as a girl, as soon as your body count is slightly higher than what is acceptable, it becomes a big deal than a guy. And in terms of what you guys are saying, the people who do perpetuate these rumors are usually guys, because they're the ones who'll be like, dude, get with her, she's easy, she gave me a BJ last week. Girls aren't gonna go around to their friends like, yes, that one in the club, he fingered me, you must go to him, girl. You'll get it there.
No, that's
Oh, okay, question number 3.
Yeah.
Just 3. Question number 3 is, why do guys think ignoring a situation will make the situation go away?
that's a good one.
Timo?
What type of situation?
So say you're in a relationship, right? And you're arguing about something. The argument isn't solved, but the guy just goes silent, just ignoring the situation. And then they come back later
silent for
thinking
this
that the
one,
situation is solved,
I'm silent for this.
but it's not solved.
I just think that I think for guys there is a different weighing system, and sometimes you don't weight issues the same as your partner or somebody else does. So you're like, oh, this is a minor issue, it'll blow over if we just don't give it attention. But if it's a major issue, then sometimes it will get addressed. But also, if it's a major issue, then it's usually more emotionally taxing. So you're also like, oh, I don't want to confront this because it's emotionally taxing. So I'd rather just ignore it and hope that it'll blow over. I think the main consensus is that there's a hope that it'll blow over. It never does, but there's always a hope.
I think that answers the question.
Yeah,
very
he's
well.
spot
Yeah,
on.
it's-
Spot
it's-
on.
Basically, hope they avoided hoping that it'll just disappear.
I think-
But it doesn't disappear though. So you disappear for a few hours or 3-4 days and you come back acting like nothing happened. Like, how does that?
Look, I think the other side of the the other side of it basically is that if we sometimes convey ourselves and then try and discuss the thing, but we're not very good at expressing our emotions as guys, I think, and therefore we can only say things in so many ways, and girls always want like explicit detail or stuff like that, whereas we can't always offer that. So then we're like, you know what, if we stop talking about this, she'll forget, because guys forget. Like you can
forget.
I'll forget.
When you leave, that's when we start now overthinking, you know, because now you're thinking about things that happened in the past. Now you're fighting about the same thing basically, because it's not the first time it's happening. So now you're thinking, why doesn't this guy like, you know, addressing issues and things. Now you're even mad about situations that happened in the past, because now you're like, that happened then and then and then and then, and we still didn't address that. Now there's a new situation. Now you're just more angry, and you're angry about more stuff than the initial argument. So
but like in saying that as well, I think it's also very close to like human nature, just because I think sometimes what happens is girls get angry about things a lot easier than guys get angry about them, which means that what happens is guys are usually in the wrong, then girls are in the wrong. And so when like when somebody confronts you and like you know you're in the wrong, you've already accepted you're in the wrong and you're already ready to say sorry. You just don't want to like divulge through all the reasons why you're in the wrong. In the same way, like
we need to.
no, but in the
Why?
same
You're not apologizing.
I understand.
What are you apologizing for?
I
You know what we're apologizing for. What's the argument about?
No, I understand that. Okay, no, but let's also be honest. Sometimes in the very rare like occurrence where like the girl is in the wrong and the guys bring up good, powerful points, do girls not resort to crying?
No, I am one person that will say I was wrong. That's me. I don't know about.
You're 1 in a million.
I don't know. I will say I was wrong.
You say you're wrong. You apologize for it. But a guy will never,
but would you guys want to then divulge why you were wrong?
Yes.
Like A, B, C, D.
Yes.
Obviously, it's not nice going into it, but it needs to be done.
So would you do it? Do you do it?
Me? Yeah, I would. I think I
But
would.
do you do it?
Do you do it? You said you
You see now. So you
That's
expect
the
someone
point.
to do something that you don't do.
Hypocrites, honestly.
No, wait. I need to.
That was my only question. I'm done.
Yeah, I stand by you. I stand by you.
Penya's right. Penya's right.
Do I do it?
No.
I do.
If you have to think about it, it means you don't.
You don't.
It's
Okay,
pretty
fine.
simple.
Next question.
Question number 4 is, why do guys struggle with rejection from girls? So say you go up to a hand, right? Or you go up to a significant other and you not propose, but like propose, I mean like asking them out, and they say no. Why do you take that no as a challenge instead of just accepting it as a no?
I think it depends on the guy and the
Depends on the
situation.
guy, yeah.
That really depends on the guy.
I think it does depend on the guy, but like I think what he is asking in terms of like majority and in terms of what we're seeing right now, especially with all the like cases that are taking place with like women getting beaten, women getting like assaulted simply because they said no or avoided a catcall. And in that case, I think it's very much based on like fragile masculinity, and it just comes to a point where like, because with females, when females have been rejected or they're hurt, they're like, you know what, fuck this guy, I'm gonna go to my friends, we're gonna bitch about him. They have like outlets. Females have emotional outlets. Like there's like the girls, the chats, the wines, you know, everything. Whereas with men, once you get rejected, you can't go tell your friends you got rejected, they're gonna laugh at you. So like now there's all this pent up anger and people don't know how to direct it because there's no outlet. And also because men are never supposed to be seen as emotional. Because with girls, when you go and you're like, guys, whoever rejected me is like, oh, girl, you're too good for him. You need to get your life together.
Get your life together.
Yes, go get the Peruvian everything. With guys, you get the guys. 360.
Yeah.
You get to guys, whoever rejected me. Wah ha ha ha, dog, what were you doing there? Wah ha 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 ha. So I think it's like very differing, and I think it's just because guys don't have an emotional outlet through which they deal with rejection. And I mean, you can also take it backwards and be like in how some households, sons are usually praised above like daughters. So you're raised to think you are like this king who deserves everything, and everything you want, he will get.
There's also that sense of entitlement.
Yes, entitlement is what I'm like trying to speak towards. But yes,
Yeah.
you basically raised with a sense of entitlement, and so once you want something and it's not given to you, you lash out. And sadly, adult lashing out is violence.
Look, I still
in some
think
cases.
it depends on the guy, because you say it's what we see mostly nowadays, and
Yeah.
that type of thing. Like, you get different types of guys. You get the aggressive, confident guy, which is probably the one you're talking about. Then you just get the confident guy, and
Yeah.
you get all the shy guys. The thing is, why you label it probably as most guys or all guys is because the aggressive, confident guy is the one that's always going to be out there, the one that's always doing things. When in fact they're like 1 or 2% of the total guy population. The rest of us are just either quiet. Or
I agree with what Penny was saying. Like,
That's so shady.
like I agree with like his like the direction he's going in and everything he's saying, because like it's actually 100% right. Like sometimes with most guys, they don't know how to like accept. They don't know how to accept that like someone has actually said no to them. Like, why have you said no? Like, so I mean, in that moment, you just like.
So you take it as a challenge.
No, not as a challenge. It's just like what, like for what good reason are you telling me no? Is that
Just
is the
because
question.
no.
No, I mean like. I'm not saying from experience, please. Don't attack me.
No, it's not experience. We're talking
I'm
about.
furthering on his point. I'm furthering on his point.
No,
I was
please
like,
don't attack me.
It's not personal. I'm just saying.
It's
No
not personal,
is
eh?
no.
Okay.
No doesn't mean try harder.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Challenge. Acceptance.
Like I was gonna get to that. I was gonna
Okay,
get to that. What I'm
okay.
saying is like to most guys, like what Tibo was trying to explain is that like all these like confident and aggressive guys with like those attributes, like that's what will come into the head is like, why are you telling me no? Like, and then you get like the normal, just like confident guys that will be like told no, and then like you
Move on.
accept that no,
Yeah.
then you step. Then you get the shy guys that won't even begin to even fathom.
Yeah, they won't even-
they won't even
approach
approach
you.
you. You see now. So like it won't even come into the heads to gauge like, should I even go to, is she even worth the time? Am I worthy? You see?
So now,
like
see, from a girl's perspective, it's basically you encounter mostly the confident guys and the aggressive confident guys, and probably the aggressive confident guys more than just the confident ones. That's why you probably associate all guys to be in that manner when you actually only come in contact with a select group of them.
Yeah, but I think also towards what Hilya said, I think that's also very different perspectives. Because with girls, like, I think with girls it's very much like you have an end goal, but there are various ways to get to your end goal. So when a guy says no, you're not like, oh no, you're like, oh well, there should be a guy somewhere else, you know, I'm gonna get to my end goal of like a relationship and being in a happy relationship. Whereas with guys, it's very much, and this is like guys, we think very like straightforward. So with guys, it's very much like, this is my end goal, a relationship, but not a relationship with her. And so when she says no, you're not like, oh no, there's another alternative, there are other girls out there. You're like, no, she's crazy, I want her. And so it is, and I mean, it's also very, I think it's very like different, because there are some girls who are like, yes, I want him to pursue me. I said no, but he knows what I meant, and he must come call me. He must come. And then you find other girls who are like,
no is no.
No is I don't want.
So
this.
guys are confused when no is no and when no means something
Basically,
else.
girls give so many mixed signals that
Yes,
you don't know
yes,
what to believe
yes,
at
thank
this point
you.
in time.
Everyone
Thank you,
gives
Jesus.
mixed signals. I give mixed signals.
But I mean,
Mixed
like,
signals are a
When
thing.
I
mixed
say
signals
no
are a
is
thing.
no.
Mixed signals is a different thing, but like, I think
The thing
the
is,
major, like,
girls
as a-
can tell when guys give mixed signals most of the time because they have a better sense of
no, it's not even about being able to tell. Like, if someone says no, dude, just accept that you've been told no.
Yeah,
And step.
question number 5 is, what is your opinion on people who hurt you in the process of finding themselves? So say you're in a relationship with this person,
My
you
goodness
grow
gracious.
together. Listen, you grow together, you encourage each other, but they take everything away from you. They take your money, they take your friends, they take your time. They basically take everything away from you.
So So basically, you're dating, or like
You're dating. You're dating.
You're dating someone.
Yeah, but
And
then
They abuse you.
you've invested your time, your money, your
Everything.
emotions, your friends, and then they leave with all of that.
yeah, and then they leave, and then you see
But
that
they leave as a different person.
Yes,
from
a
when they
different-
got into the
They
relationship.
Yes.
they
leave better.
shining.
They leave
You-
And
better.
you're in the
At your
garbage now.
expense.
you're.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not in the garbage, but you know, like
You're
wasted.
shattered.
Yeah,
You're
you're
broken.
shattered.
Yeah.
And now you see them.
My goodness.
Listen, you see them happy in a relationship with a new person, giving their all in that relationship.
I was used. That's what I'm saying. I was used. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
no, that's
Giving their all in the relationship, basically.
And you didn't cheat. You were faithful.
No, you were
nothing,
faithful.
zero.
You were nothing.
I was used, man.
So question is.
We didn't even get to the question. Eh? We actually didn't even get to the question.
Question is, how do you feel about that, and would you just let it go?
You can't let it go.
You don't let it go.
You can't let it
I
go.
want
You want
no,
to.
man.
You,
But listen,
you
what
want
are
to
you
let it
gonna-
go.
What are you doing?
No, I mean like you want to let it go. What I'm saying is you want to let it go, but you can't let it
You
go.
genuinely-
Your emotions will not let. Like you see this person happy, and you're like shit.
They could have given me that,
They
but
could
they
have given me
didn't
that, but they
give it
decided
to
not to.
me.
I think obviously
There's nothing you can do.
there's nothing you can do. Obviously, like you'd be hurt that this person used you, you invested.
Remove the quotes, fam.
Listen, let me explain myself. No, listen, I'm just a bit confused because
What do? Do you let it go? How does it make you feel?
obviously, like I'd be hurt, but that girl didn't do anything to me.
Yeah, but that
So
girl
I'm
is
not
getting
going to-
everything you should have been getting.
Yeah, but she didn't do anything to me. So,
I'm
like,
I'm
even
not.
thinking about
I'm
this
not
other girl.
letting
No,
it
guys,
go.
Ah,
Sorry.
I'm not
no,
letting it
no,
go.
honestly, it hurts, and I wish maybe he would have, treated me the way that he's treating her, but she didn't do anything to me. So I feel like at the end of the day, like, I will be okay. I learned from that experience. Guys.
You are a beautiful person.
What
No.
would you do?
No, honestly,
I don't know how you do
what are you
that.
gonna do?
There's nothing you can do, but how do
There's
you
nothing you
just let
can
it
do,
go?
Hilya.
No, it
Like,
will
we're
take
agreeing with
time.
that.
It will take time.
But I'm obviously going to be
But-
hurt. I'm going to be bitter.
Yes,
I'm going to be
but I'm
really
not
bitter.
gonna do anything.
Are you gonna
to
do anything
sabotage
about it?
the
There's nothing I
relationship.
can do.
I won't,
Like-
later.
I will sabotage. I'm so petty. Fuck you. Actually, I will
I can't-
sabotage.
How am I
I will
supposed to?
ruin your relationship.
I
I no
can't-
shame. Zero shame.
No shame.
No, I can't sit here knowing that I
You're the
invested
type to
my
leak
time
sex
in
tapes.
you.
The
You
ego
are the
will
type.
take over.
Everything.
You are the type.
No shape.
No.
So for me, I wouldn't want to like ruin their relationship.
I just want to ruin
But
it.
I think I would I think I would just want like restorative justice.
Yes.
So I'd want to be brought back to the place where I was
Yes.
and take them back to the place where they were.
You.
So I would go tell all the friends that they now have all the shit they've done to me
Yeah.
until the friends leave them. Then
No,
after, well, I
guys.
can't do anything
Now
about
you're
the money.
wasting
They can
even
keep
more
their
of
money.
your time.
Yes.
But it's
Yeah, but
easy.
that's what
It's
makes you feel
satisfying.
bad.
It's
And then-
satisfying.
Do you know-
I
How
want
much
to do
man?
that, but
Do you know what I want to see
I get the
actually?
point.
I want to see if this new relationship that they're in is because of what I created or if it's
It's
because of
obviously
that person
because of what you
themselves.
created.
So that's why I want them to go back to how they were before they got into a relationship,
I
and then they
don't
must
know.
see
Yeah.
how they'll
No,
be.
because it's
No,
painful
I
to see that
understand,
you
but-
built this person. You
Yeah.
you
No,
built
it's
him or
definitely-
her. You
it's
built
painful.
the person. You gave them the cement. You built the bricks. Everything. You laid everything. Now this random person comes and they put in the tiles in the house. And it's
Yeah.
done. No,
Fam.
no.
House is built. Now
The
you
house
just
is
have
built.
to finish.
But
Like,
we,
what
we,
getting
we
that
all
house.
agree. We all agree that like you
They
be
just need
hurt.
to finish.
You
Yeah, but
will
what
be
do you
hurt.
do? You just watch.
You destroy the
You
house.
move on. That's what you do.
You take the cement
No,
out.
guys, you don't take the cement out. The
You
cement
dig out the foundations.
No, but what did you learn as you were building that house, guys?
Not to trust
What are the
another.
life-
you learned how to break the house.
What
Because you built it, you know how to break it.
Do you know what?
I'm gonna break
hungry,
it.
hungry, I
No,
get your
guys, what
question.
are the life
You know
lessons
where
you
the
learned?
weaknesses
Move
are.
But
on.
no,
The
the
point
thing
is
is,
not life
the thing is,
lesson.
with lessons that you learn from a relationship, you never actually look at the positives first until it's too late.
Yeah.
The first thing you see is the negatives. So if I'm seeing, if I'm coming out of a relationship where someone is, excuse me, used me in whatever way possible, and then they've left me, obviously I'm not going to be able to trust again. That's the first thing that's coming into my head. I'm not going to be able to trust anyone with my time, my emotions. It's going to be difficult for me to open up. So
Yeah.
like immediately thinking, I obviously want to go hurt this person that has hurt me. But like not by hurting their relationship, no, by hurting them personally.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
by
I want to do.
hurting them, you're hurting their relationship.
No, I can hurt you without hurting your relationship. It can be done.
You
It
can.
can be done.
Like,
I'm
I don't
petty
know,
as
guys.
fuck,
I-
so.
I'm not gonna like, but like the thing is, even if you're in a relationship with someone else, like if somehow I've helped you get there and you're happy in that situation, I'd want to destroy that because personally,
Guys,
I also
I
have that
can't
feeling
even
that someone is
say
going to
that.
come
I
back
don't know,
and
I
hurt
can't
my
even-
relationship in the
I
future.
can't even
You get
say
me?
I want to hurt this person.
No, I want to hurt you, but not hurt your relationship. I want to hurt you. You.
My-
I don't know.
I don't want
Maybe
to
if I
hurt.
like.
I don't want to hurt the person. Like I said, I just want like redistributive
I'm
justice.
hurting you.
Like I just want to go back to where I was, and you must go back to where you were.
Go back to your dusty old self.
You're hurting the person.
Listen, if they no, because now they can finally be their true selves. I need to with me they weren't their true selves. They weren't enjoying being with me.
Wow.
So let me help them be their true selves, and then they can go find love as their true selves.
Preach you. No, I
Okay,
agree with
I
Penny.
get that.
I
I
agree.
get
I
that.
agree. And Timo?
I don't know. Actually.
No, guys, I don't know.
I don't think I would know until I
so
was
sorry.
actually in that
Exactly.
situation.
Sometimes you have to be in the
But
situation.
at the same time, I don't
So,
think I
like-
put myself in that situation.
You don't put yourself
You
in
don't
a
put
situation on
yourself
purpose.
in it.
She or he puts you, the other person puts you in that
Yeah.
I think I'd be able to recognize it.
situation. It's
You
like
can't. You
depends.
can't. You
It's
don't
like
recognize
that.
it.
It's-
So say you're dating someone for 3-4 years. You build this person. Now they decide, shit, the relationship
You
is
basically had
over.
that person in a safe for someone else.
Yeah.
They were in a safe for someone else, and then someone else with the combination.
You are listen.
And then
They
opened
want
the
to learn
combination,
from you.
and they took the person out. Oh no! Sorry, I'm hurting you. I'm hurting you, fam. I'm hurting you.
Okay, quick question, right? Based on your analogy.
Yo,
So someone
I'm
else crossed the
hurting
door
you.
that took your person, right? Shouldn't you hurt the one that took your person?
No,
they
because
did
you know
it
the
wrong.
person that's hurt me.
But
The person that I was
Okay,
with is the
so-
one that's hurt me.
no, think of it this way: if someone broke in to your safe and stole your diamond, would you not hurt that person to get your
No,
diamond
they didn't
back?
break into the safe, fam. They were given the code.
The
by this
diamond gave
person.
them the code.
The diamond gave them the code. Hey, if you want to take me, dial 62 watch, and take me out. And you can have me, all of me. The updated me.
The chances
Updated
we
me. Better
took.
looking. Oh my
Yes.
I
God.
got 10.
No, we took.
You
this
got a
wrong.
rough diamond.
Yes,
and you
we
put
had
it in
to
the safe.
polish.
So
Yeah, and you're like, I'm gonna polish this over time. And
so-
you've been polishing it day by day, night by night, carving it. And then all of a sudden the diamond decides, nah,
I don't
Nah,
want you. I want
I
a
don't
new
want you.
owner.
I want a new owner.
Guys.
No, I'm hurting.
It hurts, guys.
It hurts.
It
It
hurts.
hurts.
Ah,
But
it will
what
hurt.
can you do?
But,
Nothing.
There's
You
much
can
you
fuck
can do.
shit up.
Yeah,
You can
fuck
fuck shit up.
shit up. I will
I'm
fuck
fuck shit
shit
up.
up for you. Don't
Fuck
fuck
shit
with
up.
me. No, I will. I will actually.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
would
next
just.
question.
Yeah.
Just
So
one question.
last but not least, question number 6 is: in a relationship, would you date up or date down? There's always one that reaches up for the
This is
start,
gonna be a
and
long
there's
one.
one that
This
settles.
is a woman thing.
So, would you date up or down in a relationship?
I think I mean this is for you.
Can I start this one quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, please, Tibo.
I think with this question, it's guys don't really give a shit.
I can.
Oh shit, okay.
You know, will you back me up on this?
No, I agree.
Guys don't care about reacher or settler.
I would date down, in terms of looks and social class.
Wow.
I would date equilaterally in terms of socioeconomic class, and in terms of intellect, I think I would date just a bit above to be challenged. And in terms of just fitness and lifestyle and stuff, I'd also date just a bit above just to be challenged. Justification for looks and social status. My pronunciation is getting slag. It's just because I want to feel as though even if the person leaves me,
Yeah.
I always leave with more.
Wow.
They can leave me, but if I go out today and decide actually I want to get someone new, it'll be someone 10 times better than them.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
In terms of socioeconomic class, it's just because I want
It's
to.
quite lit.
I don't like going out with someone who like is at a lower socioeconomic class. Not because I don't want to, but just because sometimes we won't be able to do things I'd enjoy. Simply because of like financial.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's true. That's right. I support that 100%.
Yeah,
that one is
because
good.
imagine you want to do something extravagant, but your partner can't.
And
the
the reason I wouldn't go for anyone like above my socioeconomic thingy is just because I don't want to feel like now I have to ask my parents for more money, now I have to da, 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 just to keep up. And in terms of like fitness and intellect, the reason I'd go up is just because I want to be challenged.
Okay, for me personally, I just feel like
Watch
I'd
out,
rather
your friends
date.
watching.
I'd rather date. In terms of looks, we must be equal, or I must be hotter. To be honest, I must be the beautiful one in the relationship, just because my pride and my ego is so up there.
Man, why don't you just like pull it down? You know,
It's up there. So
I think it's too high
I
for
must
reaching.
feel like you deserve me.
Hey.
Yo.
You've worked hard for me.
Wow. Okay.
I mustn't feel like yeah, no, it's true.
So you must plow the fields for you. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
I must plow.
I must be the husband when we go out, people must be like, wow.
People need to know. People need to
He's
compliment
so
you.
lucky to have
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
I want the
definitely.
compliment. I want the reassurance. I want that for me, myself, and I. Oh, we must both be equal.
So-
It's just like it's a bonus, I guess.
Yeah. Tell me.
When like people compliment you and be like, oh no,
Yeah.
you know, your girlfriend is like this.
And
I think it's
gorgeous,
much more.
whatever. It's not, you don't need it, but I mean,
Yeah.
when it does come, or if it does come, you're like, oh, okay. No, at least it makes you feel better about yourself. You know, it's.
But I also think it definitely depends on the person.
That depends on the person.
For me,
Yeah, I
definitely,
guess.
I prefer to receive the compliments.
Yeah.
I
must receive the
prefer
compliments.
to be like, wow, dude, actually you're so hot. It's like, is that who you're dating? It's like, oh guys, they're a nice person, leave them alone. But like, if someone were to come
That's
to
a
like
nice
someone,
personality.
they have a nice personality, guys. But if someone were to come up to someone who I'm dating and be like, yo, dude, you're so hot. Why are you with Penny?
I'll be like, where the fuck
My
are
life
you?
would be destroyed.
Me too.
I'd get out of the
I'll be
relationship.
shook. Me
I'd leave the
too.
relationship.
I'll be so shook because now
So
they think that I don't
we can
deserve
agree that you
No.
three
Yeah.
are on the same page.
We're on the same
And we
page.
can agree that the two of us
The
just
two of
don't give a
us
shit.
don't care at all.
So wait,
in terms of looks.
no.
In terms of everything.
In terms of-
No, I'm
Obviously.
saying looks. I'm saying looks. Looks, I don't agree with you guys.
Okay.
Right? I would. For me, looks don't matter. To be genuinely honest, if I find you attractive, that's the only thing that's important to me. If you have,
No, honestly, but
if I find you attractive, that's the only thing that matters to me. That's what I'm saying. From a personal point of view, that's what matters to me. But then, like when you start talking about financial status, then obviously you have to be around about the same level, so that you can enjoy the same things and do the same things together. And then in terms of like, because you brought up fitness, I don't think I can find a girl that can keep up with my fitness levels. So that's already open.
It's a challenge, ladies.
That's already
Challenge.
open because I mean
You
I
have
do go to
to
gym
challenge
5 times
and
a
be a
week
single
and I
and
do play
watch it.
sports as well. So I mean,
Drop your contact details
like,
in the
I
comments
mean-
below.
I'll
If you want
slide
to chat
them
about
to
later.
him.
don't listen to these people. And then
Don't you want to be?
wow. For me,
Makes
these
me-
looks that are not important. For me, if I find you attractive, I think you're a 10 in my eyes, I don't care whatever.
I
So
mean,
many
my
years
partner is still a 10 for me. But like, I must still be a 10.1. 10.2? 11?
Yes.
In my head, I must be hot.
In my head, if we take a mirror selfie, I must still look like a Kim Kardashian or you look like a Jay-Z or something like that.
I understand him.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah. Look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. They're happy, right?
I mean, sandcastles.
Deep.
Okay.
You hungry? Take up or down?
She already said.
I think,
She
yeah, I
already
just
said.
added to your points, but in terms of looks, sorry, yeah, I feel like I must be, you know, the hot one in the relationship, more attractive.
Lucky to have you.
Yes,
You're
no,
Jen.
definitely. Overall, like you're very lucky to have me. And then
Tell them. Tell them.
I was
No,
just-
tell them.
no, honestly,
Basically, do you not think that you guys want to date down that way, it's less likely the guy will cheat.
Yeah,
No,
that's my point.
That's hectic.
that's not my.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. That's what I try to do, but it doesn't help. So
It doesn't
cheat
help.
anyway.
Niggas cheat anyway.
Nigga, that nigga will cheat.
Niggas
If he wants to cheat, he will cheat.
And
They
cheating
will
is such a
just-
complex thing.
No.
It's like,
It's
man,
not even about cheating. It's just you're 10, me 10.1.
she just wants to be the better looking
Yeah.
person,
Yeah.
which I understand.
We have come to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope I didn't put you through the most. I hope I didn't trigger some of you guys.
No,
How
some
you
of
triggered
us
me?
definitely
How you
triggered.
How you
Some of us
triggered me?
definitely triggered.
But if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to comment down below if you have any other questions. We'll be doing another video again soon in the near future, so your question could be answered in the next video. Also, just don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Obviously, I try to drop videos every week, but if I don't, then obviously there's no video. Other than that, it's a wrap for me. And also, don't forget to check out Hungry's channel. I'll leave it down in the description box. And yeah, we
Let's
out.
get Hilya to 500, guys.
Oh yeah!